Hey guys, welcome to today's video. What we're going to be doing is doing a full brand review on COL-LAB from Sally's Beauty. I ordered a ton of stuff online. As you can see, they had a great sale not long ago that was buy one get one free, so I loaded up on a bunch of stuff and I want to share it with you guys. A few things I have tried multiple times, like the foundation, concealer, and some of the face powders, but a lot of this stuff is going to be a first impression type review. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try it out on camera. You're going to see immediately how I feel about it, and then at the end I will do a check-in clip of how the products wore after a little bit of time. So I'm going to go in. The first part of this video is going to be face, primer, foundation, eyebrows, concealer, and if you're interested in the eyeshadows and lip products, check in on Wednesday for part 2. Okay, I'm going to go in with the primer. It is the Fundamental Smoothing Primer Base. This retails for $11.59. It says it's supposed to be smoothing and blurring. All right, it's a tinted primer. Let's see. It does appear to be smoothing. My pores around my nose look a little bit smaller, so we'll see how that goes. That is a first impression. Now I'm going to go into the foundation. I took a few, 4 or 5 pumps out onto my palette. Alright, this appears to be a strong medium coverage. It is the dewy version, the Radiant Foundation, so it will have more of a luminous finish than matte. It looks a bit wet, so I'm going to give it a little bit to dry down. I'll look up the information for you real quick. This is $13.59 and it comes in 10 shades. I'm wearing the shade 01 Porcelain. Looks pretty good on my skin, so I'm going to move on to eyebrows. This is a first impressions product. I have the Shape and Shade Ultra Fine Brow Pencil in the shade Auburn. Let's see what this looks like. Alright, so it's got a spoolie on one end and it seems to be pretty fine tipped, a lot like my Anastasia or my NYX micro brow pencil that I wear. It's $9.99 to $10.99 and it comes in 6 shades. The shade is not my favorite as far as Auburn is concerned. The pencil seems to be working great. It's not too creamy where you feel like it's going to go everywhere, but it's not too stiff either. Alright, so far I'm feeling formula, yes. Color, not so much for me. I feel like if you're a brunette or a blonde and you can find a shade that matches, this is great. Alright, now I'm going to move on to concealer. The first product I'm going to use is the COL-LAB No Flaws Under Eye Concealer. This is meant to be more of a color corrector. It comes in 3 shades. It is $11.49. I'm going to take that and just dab some under my eyes. Alright, now I'm going to go on top of that with the No Flaws Liquid Concealer. It comes in 6 shades, I believe, and it is $11.49 as well. Alright, now I'm going to go in with a setting powder. This is a product I've not tried before. I am going to bake because I have 2 different powders. I have a loose translucent and I have a pressed powder for setting the face. I'm going to go in with the Set the Stage Soft Focus Translucent Finishing Powder. Comes with a little sticker. I hate it when they do that because then product flies everywhere. Tap some out in my cap. And when you bake, you just load up product under the eye. You're gonna look crazy for a little bit, as you can see, but then once the product has a chance to warm up to your face, you can dust it off. Alright. While my bake settles in, I'm gonna go in with the Kill the Shine pressed powder in 01 Porcelain and see how this does with setting the rest of my face. It does come with a little mirror and a sponge if you want to throw it in your purse for on-the-go touch-ups. This product is very mattifying. If you didn't enjoy the finish of the foundation where it's a little more dewy, you could use something like this on top. It did add just a tad bit more coverage to the product. Now that my setting powder has set on my under eye for a few minutes, I'm going to dust it away with a fluffy brush. Alright, my under eye looks great, just a tad bit dry. I bet a setting spray can help rectify that situation. Alright, now I'm going to go in with bronzer and contour. I have the Sun Obsession Sculpting Bronzer in shade Major. This is a product I have tried before and it's one of my favorites. You can check it out in my full face of favorites video. It's very pigmented but blends out almost effortlessly. I love the way that shade sits on my skin. I am a pale person, so it's harder for me to find shades that are not too orange or overbearing. As you can see, I just dusted it under my cheekbones and around my forehead and temples. We're going to move on to blush. I have 2 shades to share with you. One I have been using for quite a while. It is the shade Just for Fun. It is a good nude type blush. And then I ordered the shade First Base. This one seems to have a bit of a sheen to it. So I'm going to open this and I'll do swatches for you guys. First Base definitely has a sheen or shimmer to it. Nothing overwhelming. It reminds me a lot of NARS's Orgasm blush. So let's go in with that one since it's one that I have not tried yet. Going with the big fluffy brush. That shade sits really pretty on the skin. It gives it almost that your cheeks or glow from within type look. I really like that one. All right, and then we are gonna finish up with highlighter. I have the Filter highlighting powder in the shade Uncensored. I'm gonna take it on the high points of my cheeks, a little around my temple, and down the bridge of my nose. Alright, that is very subtle glow. You can build it up if you would like something more dramatic, but it looks great. Alright guys. Hey guys, I've had this makeup on for about 4 hours. I went, got some dinner, didn't wind up cooking, went to Taco Bell, ate, did some editing, and then I'm going to give you my final thoughts on these products. So for face, this is part 1. The primer is kind of so-so. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. I want to try it out some more, so that one's a maybe. The foundation I feel like is really pretty. I did put on too much. Let's see, where's it at in my box? The foundation, I did put on a little too much. I enjoy the coverage and I enjoy the finish, so I would wear that one again. The concealer, if you've watched my first video, you already know the concealers are a favorite. I definitely recommend those, and they're a great price. So if you catch them on sale, like a buy one get one half or buy one get one free, it's a great deal on those. The translucent setting powder, I'm not a huge fan of. I feel like, if you can see, my under eye area is really dry. The powder felt nice, but I feel like for only 4 hours of wear time, my under eyes look really dry and crepey. Now, on the other hand, the pressed powder is amazing. I really enjoyed the way it felt on my skin. It made the foundation add more coverage and it looked great. So the pressed powder is definitely a yes. The bronzer, you already know, the bronzer is an absolute yes. Love it. Want more of it. Blush, absolutely. That shade I tried. First Base, here it is, First Base. I also enjoy the shade Just for Fun. It is beautiful. Love it. Highlighter, amazing. Would definitely try more shades of that. And eyebrow pencil is for me a pass. I really enjoy the formula, but the shade for me, I really don't enjoy how my eyebrows look right now. So that's all for part 1. If you want to see how I got the eye makeup and the lips, check out part 2. Thanks. That is it for the face products. If you're interested in seeing eyes, lips, and I have a good setting spray, you can hop on to next week's video and you'll see this part 2. All right, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell, and you'll be notified of all my future videos. Bye.